Today we will be learning how to use the reported speech in order to tell someone what another person told you or just said. Okay, so for today's agenda, we will have an inductive introduction section in order to check your previous knowledge, a rule explanation for today's grammar topic, a practice part where we will be able to apply the acquired knowledge, and of course, a production section where you will be assessed about the topic we will be seeing this day. Alright, and finally, we will have a wrap up in order to conclude today's topic. Alright, so in this screen, you are able to see three examples of three statements that each Halloween character said with their exact words. For example, the witch says, "I make potions," and the reported speech for this sentence would be, "The witch said she made potions." As you can see, there are two other examples. I want you to take a look at them and recognize where the difference is between the direct speech statements and the reported speech statements. So please take a few minutes in order to analyze them, and we will check them later. That's correct, Anna. As you mentioned, in the first example, we see that the sentence on the direct speech is written in simple present. But for the reported speech, the same sentence was changed into simple past. And for the ghost example, the sentence is written in simple past. And in the reported speech, it is written in past perfect. And finally, as you are saying, Mateo, the vampire sentence is created with simple future, but for the reported speech, we see that it will change into modal verb would. Okay, so continuing with the next slide, we see the rule explained in here, which states that when we have direct speech in simple present, we need to report it using simple past. However, when we have the direct speech in simple past, we need to report it in past perfect. But when we have the direct speech written in simple future, using the auxiliary will, we will need to use the modal verb would. As you can see on this table, you can take notes in order to have the structure of each reported speech tense in your notebook. Alright, so it's time to practice and apply the acquired knowledge so far. Okay, so please take a moment to write down your answers in a piece of paper. We will have 5 minutes, and then we will compare our results with our classmates. So please take 5 minutes. Alright, time's high, guys. So please let me know if you have similar answers to your partners or if you did not. That's good. If you have similar answers, it might be an indicator that you got some of the answers right. We will check them, okay? So, Mateo, please read out loud the first exercise with the direct speech and the reported speech you had. Okay, that's great. It's correct because of the sentence was in simple present. Then we would need to report it in simple past. So, Sarah, please say out loud the exercise 2, the direct speech, and the answer you got for the reported speech. Okay. That's really nice. You got it correct. And finally, Alexander, please explain us what you wrote in the reported speech for the third example with the vampire saying, I will fly at midnight. Okay, that's correct. If it needed to be changed into modal verb form would, so it would say, the vampire said that he would fly at midnight. That's really good, guys. As you can see the examples, you got them, all of them right. That's really cool because now it's your turn to show the acquired knowledge individually in a piece of paper. You're gonna write down how to report these three sentences. You will have 10 minutes to bring me the papers and I will bring them back graded tomorrow. Alright? Alright, so time's up, guys. Just to conclude today's session, just please take into account that when you are going to report simple present sentences, you need to transform them into past. If you're going to report simple past, you will need to change it into past perfect. And if you have simple future sentences, you will need to report them by using the modal verb would. So thank you so much for paying a lot of attention on how to report different sentences, and we will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.